America. From ancient civilizations to global superpower movie camera, what if I told you that America holds more mysteries than you ever imagined? Before European flags waved over this land, the Americas were home to advanced civilizations whose traces still baffle us today. From the lost cities of the Mayans to the legends of Native American tribes, and the moment America rose to become the world's greatest power, the story of this land is one of struggle, innovation, and great enigmas. How did America transform from ancient tribes to a technological empire? Let's find out. Globe the unknown America. Lost civilizations. When people think of American history, they often assume it started with Christopher Columbus. But thousands of years before, the continent was home to some of the most advanced civilizations on Earth. Classical building. The Mayans, a sophisticated culture that built stunning cities like Chichen Itza and Tikal. They developed an accurate calendar, and their astronomical knowledge still fascinates researchers today. Sunrise. The Incas, masters of the Andes and builders of the famous Machu Picchu. Without the wheel or iron tools, they constructed vast road networks across mountains and an efficient communication system using relay messengers called chasqui. Snake. The Aztecs, founders of Tenochtitlan, a city larger than many European capitals at the time. With massive temples and ritual sacrifices, they dominated Mexico until the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors. These civilizations mysteriously declined, leaving behind ruins and unanswered questions. Crossed swords. The age of exploration, conquest and colonization. 1492, the year that changed everything. When Christopher Columbus arrived in the Americas, he believed he had found a new route to India. But this mistake led to one of the greatest transformations in world history. Skull. A devastating impact on native populations. Europeans brought diseases, warfare, and colonial systems that dismantled indigenous societies. Some estimates suggest that up to 90% of Native Americans perished due to contact with Europeans. World map. Colonization and the birth of new nations. The Spanish, Portuguese, British, and French carved out territories, creating colonial empires that would shape the future of the continent. But the moment that would forever change America's destiny was yet to come. Sparkler. The American Revolution. Birth of a nation. United States. July 4, 1776. A declaration that shook the world. The United States of America declared independence from the British Empire. Frustrated by heavy taxation and British control, American colonists took up arms, launching a war that would define their future. Against all odds, the revolutionaries, led by George Washington, defeated the mighty British forces, proving that a nation built on freedom and self-governance could thrive. Small diamond. The Constitution and Democracy. In 1787, the U.S. Constitution was drafted, establishing the foundation of the world's first modern democracy. The birth of America was just the beginning. What followed was a rapid expansion that would change the world forever. Locomotive westward expansion. The race for land and power. As the 19th century unfolded, Americans embraced the idea of manifest destiny, the belief that the U.S. was destined to expand from the Atlantic to the Pacific. This led to Desert. The Louisiana Purchase, 1803. The U.S. bought vast lands from France, doubling its size overnight. Bow and Arrow. The Trail of Tears. A dark chapter in history where Native American tribes were forcibly removed from their lands, leading to immense suffering and death. Gun. The Wild West and the Gold Rush. Cowboys, lawmen, and outlaws defined this chaotic era, as thousands rushed west in search of fortune. But as America grew in size, tensions between the North and South would ignite the country's deadliest conflict. Crossed swords. The Civil War. A nation divided by the mid-1800s, America was torn between two competing visions. Stop sign. The South supported slavery and an agricultural economy. Checkmark. The North wanted to abolish slavery and industrialize the country. In 1861, the Civil War erupted, with Abraham Lincoln leading the Union against the Confederacy. After 600,000 deaths, the war ended in 1865, and slavery was abolished. Small diamond. The 13th Amendment officially ended slavery, marking a turning point in American history. Despite the bloodshed, America emerged stronger. Soon, it would step onto the global stage as an unstoppable force, Globe World Wars and America's Rise to Power. United States World War I. 1917–1918. The U.S. entered the war late but emerged as a powerful global player. Collision. World War II. 1941–1945. After the attack on Pearl Harbor, the U.S. joined the Allies and played a decisive role in defeating Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan. Rocket superpower status. By 1945, America was no longer just a country. It was the world's leading military and economic force. Small diamond. The Cold War. 1947–1991. A tense rivalry with the Soviet Union led to the space race, the arms race, and conflicts like the Korean and Vietnam Wars. One event symbolized America's dominance: the moon landing, 1969. Neil Armstrong's famous words, "One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," marked America's triumph in space exploration. Rocket. Modern America. Innovation, challenges and the future. The 21st century brought new challenges and new opportunities. Globe technology and globalization. The rise of Silicon Valley made the U.S. the leader in tech innovation. Companies like Apple, Google, and Tesla changed the world. Money bag. Economic shifts. America remains the world's largest economy, but competition from China and other nations is reshaping global power. High-voltage cultural influence. Hollywood, music, and social media have turned the U.S. into a cultural superpower, shaping trends worldwide. Classical building. Political divisions in the future. With rising social movements, political polarization, and debates over the future of democracy, America stands at a crossroads. Will the U.S. maintain its global dominance, or is it on the verge of a new transformation? What's next for America? America's history is one of resilience, ambition, and reinvention. From the lost civilizations to the modern digital age, this land has seen revolutions, wars, and groundbreaking innovations. Globe. Will the future bring a new golden age or unprecedented challenges? Comment below and share your thoughts. Where do you think America is headed?